is a simple question. Should Harvey Barnes be picked for Scotland to go to the 2026 World Cup? And I think it's an even simpler answer. And to me, that answer is no. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. We had to put up the poll because there has been rumours about this. Harvey Barnes has been asked questions about this. I've seen certain fans, according to this poll, almost half the fans saying that they want Harvey Barnes to go to the World Cup. And then, of course, him scoring a few goals for Newcastle to help them beat Man City this weekend in the Premier League certainly helped his cause. Although it done nothing for me, hasn't changed how I feel. Harvey Barnes could score 5 goals in every remaining game he plays in for the rest of the season. He could play the best football that we've ever seen a player play. I still do not want this guy playing for Scotland. He's not Scottish, he's English, he's turned us down before. And the only thing I think worse than turning down Scotland is to turn down Scotland to play for England. And now that he's figured out that he's not good enough to get in the England team, he possibly wants to sneak back into the Scotland team. I'm not having it. Yeah, McTominay and Dykes, you can look at players like that, but at least they came out and they wanted to play for Scotland, and they pledged their allegiances to Scotland. They never turned us down in the hope that they would get picked by another nation. So for me, I can accept them as Scots. I'll treat them no different to other Scots in the team. But for this guy, who's already previously said no to us, similar to the Elliot Anderson topic and that scenario, for absolutely not. This guy should not be considered for Scotland. And it makes me sick, the people who actually do want him in the team. So it's as if all they care about is, if he makes... What about some integrity? What about just holding this guy accountable? He's turned us down. He said no. Now we're saying no. How about that?
I agree. It's a no for me. Is he the best winger we'd have at the World Cup if we took him? Yeah. I don't think anybody can deny that. But you're right. It's the principle. It's the integrity. This guy rejected us. He rejected us for another nation. Forget about the fact that it's England. He rejected us, so fuck him. He would say, and I'll agree with this, right? He's not exactly said that I want to. It's more just the media's spun this together.
But he's been asked, and he says that he hasn't ruled it out, and he should have. He should have said no. I don't want to play for Scotland. I made my decision years ago. I'm English. I want to play for England. But now he's open to the idea because turns out that playing World Cup football might be too good of an opportunity to turn down.
Yeah, then you've got Mika Richards on Sky ripping the pish, saying, "Oh, Harvey, you can call yourself Harvey McBarnes or whatever." It's like, fuck off. Harvey McBarnes. Shove that right up your arse.
Harvey McFucking traitor. He turned us down. He said no.
No, but that's so funny, right? See, if that was some other pundit making fun of another country that wasn't predominantly white, that'd be fucking treated as a fucking borderline hate crime. Ripping the pish at one of their names.
Aye.
But see, because it's us, they don't give a fuck. Or if it was an Irish name or a Welsh name. See, if that was a white pundit ripping the pish out of some guy that wasn't wanting to play for Nigeria, but he wanted to play for Ivory Coast, and they were making fun of his last name, adding just letters to make it sound more like he's from Ivory Coast and Nigeria, do you think that would pass?
I mean, probably not.
No, but that's the fucking world we live in.
Yeah.
Ripping the pish clean out of us. So shove your fucking cap up your arse, Harvey Barnes. How about that?
I wasn't even thinking along those lines, but yeah, no, for me, he said no to us and he said yes to England, so fuck him.
Yo, I'm not overly bothered by the fact he said McBarnes, but I just want to point out the double standards there. But yeah, Harvey Barnes, he jobbed his clean out.
No, it's always been funny to make fun of Scott. You can mimic or you can imitate a Scottish accent, or you can put Mick in front of somebody's name, or you can reference the fact that you're going to be drinking Iron Brew in the summer, or you can eat some haggis and you'll fit straight into the Scot. Stereotypes are all fine and dandy until they're against a certain group of people that they don't want them to be.
Yeah,
it's very fine, though, and we've seen that in the history of it's very fine to have stereotypes against the Scots. Personally, I don't think we're not going to bitch and cry about it, but
yeah, I'm not. I'm just bringing up the point. I couldn't give two shits. You know what I mean? But it's to bring up the point. But back to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes, the wee meme. No, it's a no for me. He rejected us for England.
This would, I think I might have used this analogy when I was speaking about it the other night, but this would be like having a girlfriend that leaves you for another guy, and then he dumps her, and she just decides, oh, you know what, I'll just come back to you and settle for you. I mean, fuck, no, you don't do that.
Yo, but see if this was club football.
No, but you don't do that.
No, but see if this was a guy that rejected Rangers or rejected Celtic and then went to the other one, didn't work out, and then he was like linked with a move back to the other one.
Think how outraged the fans.
So it's the same principle here. Fuck him. I don't want him.
But yet people are like, oh no, if he makes us better, then have a bit of standards, man. No, I don't care. I don't care if he makes us better. I don't give a fuck. Had his chance. He's not Scottish. He's English.
And he chose that.
But he is. He's legitimately English.
Yeah.
Now, I'd be willing to look past that if he came out and said from day. But let's be honest, man. See, if you're English, the only reason you're probably going to choose Scotland over England is because you don't think you can play for England. And it would probably be the same thing. I'm not going to sit here and deny it. See, if Scotland were far better than England, then you would probably get Scottish players that maybe didn't think they could get in the Scotland team wanting to play for England.
Even O'Donnell would be playing for England.
You know, that would probably happen. But I don't like it. I don't like this grandparent rule. Or I don't want him play. He's not Scottish. I don't want him playing for Scotland. Simple as.
Bang bang. Good night. We move on.
So yeah. Now that's my thoughts on that. I want to get into the comments.
We'll get into it because it just wouldn't be right if he was at the World Cup and somebody else wasn't.
Yeah, no, that's it. It's not even like I've seen the debate about at least Cal McGregor's Scottish, but I still think it would be a bit shite if Cal McGregor got brought in, even though he's retired for international football. And
Yeah.
Scott Brown did it. But
the thing is, right, Harvey Barnes has got the quality. It's not like he'd have to earn it. See if he got called up in these March friendlies, he's in the World Cup squad.
Aye.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He could put in 2 generational fucking stinkers. He's still in it.
Although Steve Clark does have a bit of a loyalty thing about him.
Well, let's see if he does a loyalty thing about him, because this'll test it.
See if it was between Harvey Barnes and McLean. I actually think Clark would pick McLean.
But,
and I think McLean would deserve to get picked. For the fact that he's always, he's always...
Always wanted him in there.
He's always, aligned himself with Scotland, and he did score that screamer of a goal. But for me, Harvey Barnes, but not a chance should he be in the team. Anyway, Indecent Exposure said, I'd take him, we still need centre-backs though, and a keeper. I mean, we do, but we just aren't going to grow them. Is Angus Gunn not English?
I'm pretty sure, Does Dad not play for Scotland?
Oh, but...
I don't know what the fucking gimmick... I don't know the ins and outs of all these
Richard Howard says, could still make the England squad. You know what? I think the best thing I think could happen is he actually does have a great run of form. Because then he might actually...
England, yeah,
he might actually hold out for the England squad.
Now, what would you do if England asked him, but he went, no, I want to play for Scotland? Would that change your mind? But it wouldn't happen.
No, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen.
No, but no. I'd rather you this. What happens if he gets called up for March, but before he plays a game, England call him up, like they phone him, like, here, we'll let you in the squad, and he makes you look like a dick again. Yeah,
why do that to Scotland? Why do that to our country? Why make ourselves a laughing stock as if we're almost begging for this guy? Doesn't he want us?
It has to be a no.
You know what I mean? It's like,
we're not delusional. This guy definitely adds to our chances of doing better at the World Cup. I'm not brain dead.
Listen, if it was based on quality, I mean, would the guy get in? Yes. But...
based on honour.
Integrity, so yeah, sometimes you just need to stand up.
Kurt Angle loved his 3 eyes.
Right.
And there's one of them.
Bruce Blackburn said he's English and was never interested in Scotland. No way should he get a chance. And that's it. He just shouldn't, he 100% shouldn't. You think all the other players you're taking away opportunities from. Alien Prob said would be a great addition, but just doesn't sit well for me. Imagine how the players would feel knowing someone missed out because of him. And you know what? I think that could disrupt our squad, to be honest.
Yeah. Could. It's fucking damn right.
Like, how would the key players, how would the leaders on our team feel having this guy come in that's already rejected us, and then they've got one of their best mates sitting at home who's missed out?
I know. Putting the bins out. Because Harvey Barnes is too good.
Well, realistically, who would it be? If it's as simple as like a midfielder for a midfielder.
Well, I don't think it would be a midfielder. I think it would be an attacker.
Do you think he'd take less strikers?
I think he's
only probably going to play one at top anyway. That could happen.
I mean, put it this way, right? I guess what you could say
if he comes in, then probably Hurst or Shankland's
if he replaced Hurst, who's English, isn't he? Then that would maybe lessen the blow of it. But if he replaced a Shankland, I would be fucking livid. Because Shankland gives us something that no one gives us.
Yeah.
He's an actual goal scorer.
And it's the fact that he turned us down for England. That to me, that see if he was like half Scottish and half fucking Argentinian, or even like half Scottish and half, I don't know, fucking
German. It's the principle to me. The English thing matters a little bit, but he still rejected us for another nation.
No, I still personally wouldn't want him, but the fact that him rejecting us is enough for me to say no, you're not allowed back in. But the fact he rejected us for England, that is the icing on the cake.
Aye, it's a shite cake, I'll let you know. No icing ring.
Thomas Carroll, he never wanted it when we were in the fight to get there, so he doesn't deserve to receive the prize of being there. Mackenzie Rutherford, the only reason he's interested now is because we qualified and he thinks he's getting the team, which he most likely would. But at the same, as the Euros, some of our second nationalities players only jump into Scotland team after we qualified for the Euros. Do you know who jumped in after? Is that directed at Shea Adams?
I think Adams was in a couple of qualifying games, was he not?
Was he not in the friendlies? I don't recall Shea Adams being part of the Scotland squad.
Well, maybe he wasn't, right? But I would have said the same thing about Adams back then. I think the only difference is Adams didn't reject us for England.
True.
But he wasn't good enough for England.
I don't think he's good enough for fucking Scotland.
Yeah, so...
I think Shea Adams is shite. I personally wouldn't have him in our team anyway, so... Doesn't matter to me. Kerr says no place in a squad for you. You're full of that are full of legends. Agreed. Jack Charlton say Jack Charlton, a team of Cockneys in Ireland, went far in 3 big tournaments. Harvey Barnes is a match winner. He's proven goal scorer and he's a team player. Get him in now. I'm sick of Scotland turning up to get steaming and be every fucker's friends.
Yeah, but see, I don't think the majority of Irish fans like that.
No,
wasn't there, right? But I don't think they would have.
No. I don't think. No, you just don't. No, but look at the way Jack Grealish and
Declan
Rice get treated. See in Ireland, like they're not heroes.
They scored 2 winners.
But I tell you what, they fucking could have been.
Yep.
Now, I'm not saying 2 players naked, but see if you take Jack Grealish and Declan Rice and you put them in an Ireland team, their chance of qualifying for tournaments goes up.
Fucking damn right.
Big time.
2 bona fide starters.
And I think that's something they might regret. Especially Jack Grealish. I mean, I think Declan Rice is a bona fide pick for England, like. But I don't know. I look at Jack Grealish. Do you think they maybe will regret that? Yeah, they'll have played World Cups and Euros for England, but I mean, they could have. For me, see England, they're just another player. Whereas I think at Ireland they could have been the standout. They could have been the heroes.
No, absolutely. But I mean, this whole excuse of it. Well, Ireland did it with a bunch of Cockneys, but I don't.
Look at Wales in the Euros 2016. Like Bale and Ramsey were seen as like fucking gods almost in that Welsh team.
No, they were. Yeah.
See, if they were in the English team, they would just be one of many of so-called world-class players.
No, damn right. Damn fucking right. But for me, just because other nations do it doesn't mean we should do it.
No, but see, to be fair, at least we haven't really had that. Has there been any Scots that have literally betrayed us for England?
But look at Mikey Johnson. He wasn't good enough for us, but he's went and played for Ireland. You know what I mean? Aidan McGeady, that was a big one.
Yeah, that was a bit. I remember that. Like, I wasn't a fan of that, but I mean, it is what it is. At least we normally don't have that, though.
No.
Normally, the good Scottish players actually want to play for Scotland.
You know what?
It'll be a sad day, though, if we... Could you imagine us... No, but, I mean, I can see how the Irish feel. Could you imagine if we had lost McGinn? Imagine McGinn, like, had a fucking grandparent that was English or something, and he declared to play for England.
I know, but it's the difference not that Jack Grealish and Declan Rice weren't even born in Ireland. They were, like... They were born in England.
I don't give a fuck. It's like the same, man. If a dog's born and if a horse is born in the kennels, does it make it a horse? Does it make it a dog? You know what I mean? Like, whatever that analogy is.
I know the fans' opinion's kind of irrelevant, right? But see, for me, it should be what the player truly feels what they are. It shouldn't be what this rule is. See if you feel that you're Scottish and that's what you identify as, then that's what you should play for. If you feel you're Irish, you play for your island. See if English is the same. See this? I want. No, but it's like what do you call him, Yamal? See when Morocco beat Spain in the 2022 World Cup, he was celebrating it. because he's Moroccan, but now he plays for Spain. It's like, well, you clearly showed allegiance for Morocco over in the Spain, so he's been playing for Morocco. But because Spain can get him to the top level, he chose Spain.
That should have got him kicked out the Spain team for me.
Could you imagine if there was a guy in the Scotland? Imagine the guy someone was celebrating England winning something against us.
I'd never want them in the team again.
It doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, Davier says he's no using us to get to the World Cup. He's had his chances through multiple qualifiers. Great player on his day, but he can keep praying for his chances for England. William Martin, he's had his chance, young fella. Gary O'Sullivan says, who? Deadly Dyson. You know, I always think it's stupid when we get people who classify as English, but remember how many Irish lads went to play for England, so it doesn't bother me like Declan Rice or Grealish. It might not bother him, but I think that does bother a lot of Irish people. You tell me most Irish football fans don't have any sort of resentment against Rice and Grealish.
Of course they are. I mean, look when they rocked up and scored 2 goals. 1 each.
Yeah, unless this guy's English, then that's, I mean...
Yeah, he could be.
That's the only thing I'm thinking here. Nah, we don't need him. Paul Cosgrove, he would definitely strengthen the squad, at the same time definitely doesn't deserve it. Jack M says he should have wanted a move before the qualifiers. Craig Ferry, despite desperately needing wingers, we don't need a solid bud at the moment. Craig Gordon, not the Craig Gordon, but Craig Gordon nonetheless. No chance. Shouldn't even be a debate. Same with that other one who trained with the team, then went to train with England. I think that was Elliot Anderson. Yep. Rather lose with a team full of honest Scots than win with a team full of chancellors. And that's what it is at the end of the day. Listen, I don't understand people that, we want him in. To me, you just lose all, credibility. Like, let's say Scotland won the World Cup and there was, no one in the team was fucking Scottish. Would you really be winning the World Cup?
I don't care what you say, folks. It wouldn't feel the same.
No, it wouldn't be.
It just wouldn't. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It just wouldn't.
Oh, we need to see if we can get Brazilian players that maybe got Scottish this in them. It's like, I mean,
see as cool as it would have been if fucking R9 had a Scottish granny or something that seeing R9 up front, but it wouldn't. It wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't. We just need to play who we've got, and yeah, you know what, man? Someone did say play Curtis before him. Should Finlay Curtis not get a chance in these upcoming friendlies in March? I know he's not really getting any opportunities at Rangers, but I just think Scotland just lack wide players, don't we? So I'd give anybody a chance. I'd use these friendlies to bring in some wide players.
Ryan Gold, come on.
DMG says he's a winger who Scotland don't currently have other than Ben Doak. It's a no-brainer. Scotland want to improve. They need players like him. He's playing at a level he's playing at, which is higher than Doak is playing at. Anybody who votes doesn't deserve it is a Neanderthal. It's all about the guys who got them there. Wake the fuck up. Scotland are seriously lacking a goalkeeper, 2 centre-backs, 3 wingers, 1 start to the game with Doak there, as well as 2 subs. They're really badly crying out for a striker. Hurst deserves a run to see what he can produce. The others have all tried, and that's it. No quality about them. Shanklin unfortunately lacks pace and running power to be Scotland international regular number 9. Can't run or pass. Good for exactly what he's done against Denmark. Last 15-20 minutes, launching things in a box for him. Basically this guy's got no loyalty. That's what I can see there.
He does. He's got no loyalty. Again, you can spin it whatever way you want. To me, it's an element of selling it, and I don't like selling it, so I'm totally against it.
Yeah, no, who gives a fuck about the guys that got it, sir? Who gives a fuck about the guys that bleed blue? Or I forget about them. Let's just bring this English prick in who doesn't want to play for us in case he's slightly better than the opposite we have. I mean, not a chance. Not a chance.
He just wants to do it for his own good.
Yeah,
say he scored at the World Cup. Am I supposed to believe Harvey Barnes cares for scoring for Scotland? Or does he care that he scored at a World Cup? Play the game.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. To label everybody a Neanderthal just because they don't want this traitor, this guy who's already refused us for England.
The same guy that will be celebrating England goals. You want him in the team? I rest my case.
Imagine Scotland and England got to the World Cup final. You tell me this guy wouldn't want to miss on purpose.
Well, yeah, I'd take us getting to the final, but you don't know.
Foreign Office Club said no chance. He turned down the opportunity, but is now interested. We have qualified. Probably won't play for England. Beard Devourer says wants the easy way in. The rest of the lads put the work in. Having said that, another winger wouldn't hurt, I suppose. I'm not interested. Paige McGongale said he's a decent player who would probably use for squad depth as he's got qualities on the left wing that Ryan Christie lacks, in my opinion. Lone Raider, I won't take him. He's a terrible finisher and played no part in Scotland's campaign. Gary Sinclair says, no, that's snake behaviour. Some boys pan their time in, turn up all the time, not even getting minutes. They deserve to be there instead. I agree, man. It'd be disgusting if this guy's in. The FIFA clown says, if he's eligible and good enough, then why not? Would give us the option of 2 out-and-out wingers. We always rely on Doak. Well, I mean, the reason why not is simple, because he's been asked to play for us before and he said no. He has turned us down. Why the fuck would we want England's second best? You know, they're sloppy seconds. Makes no sense to me whatsoever.
And that's what it is.
Grow up, guys. Have a bit of a fucking backbone, and sometimes you just need to. Sometimes you do need, even if it spites you. Sometimes you do need to stand up for yourself and say no.
I know. I like. Yo, we're already there. I don't think Harvey Barnes is going to be the massive difference between us getting out the group and winning it.
Save a job. Save a job. Just says, we're letting you go here because we're replacing you with someone else. And then that person fucking doesn't show up, and then they come back going, oh, we're sorry here, you can have your job. I mean, any person with any ounce of respect would be like, go fuck yourself. Take your job and shove it up your arse.
I know.
And that's what this guy needs to do with Scotland caps. He needs to take the zero that he has and shove them up his ass because he's not getting any.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could also argue it's like the United Kingdom's unique in that element. Like, it's not, but then I guess the grandparent rule, I mean, it doesn't really matter. As long as your grandparents for a nation, you can fucking eligible to play for them.
I would argue for the UK. I mean, pretty much anybody it's probably got a claim that they can play for any of the countries.
Yeah, your bloodline's going to go back in some capacity to someone.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably related to somebody in Wales.
Wales? Never been to Wales.
You know, I mean, I don't want to play for fucking Wales. So, you know, just like...
That's why I think it has to sit more with the players.
Like,
right?
especially, because sometimes it goes with, like, how long you've lived in a country growing up. I bet you Bale and Ramsey, I bet there was some loophole that they could have probably played for England.
Yeah, of course, aye.
And they didn't.
No, but the problem for me is it's more down to the player themselves, right? Because they should make the choice. It's one thing the fans and the FAs all discussing it, but see, if it was me, I couldn't play for another nation. I just wouldn't. I couldn't do it. It's just no right. It's not like club football where you need to have a playing career at the end of the day. Ideal world, you'd rather play for the club you support your whole career, maybe, right? But for your nation, it's like there's loads of nations that are just built up by other nations. It's mad.
The only guy I'd have probably accepted doing something similar to this would have been Neil Lennon. But his scenario was a wee bit controversial.
But then Neil Lennon wouldn't have wanted to play for us. You know what I mean? He would have played for the Republic.
That's what I'm saying. I'd have been alright with that, though.
Yeah, but the Neil Lennon... But then does he have grandparents?
I don't know.
He spent 5 years in Scotland. I don't think many people would have wanted Neil Lennon playing for Scotland.
No, I mean Republic.
Oh, is that what you meant?
I'd have been alright with Neil Lennon playing for Republic due to the circumstances.
I'd be sure Ireland's got that rule where you can play for them anyway. Doesn't matter.
And did that exist back then?
I don't know. Maybe it didn't, because I thought Lennon would have played for Republic.
Yeah, anyway, that's it, guys. Harvey Barnes shouldn't be playing for us. That's
where it's no right, man. I think Lennon should have been allowed. It's fucking no right.
Aye, anyway. Don't give Harvey Barnes the Lennon treatment by any imagination, but he shouldn't be playing for Scotland.
No.
So, let's just put that out there. That's it, guys. Catch you in the next one, Mario.
I don't think Clark will do it, though.
No, I think he is loyal. He is loyal. I mean, unless...
I think he's going to be spinning the whiskey around his wee shot glass and he'll be like,
McLeod!
what's your finish, kid?
Anyway, guys, till next time. Peace.